I'm recording this for the 3rd time now because I keep messing it up, and then it just looks like a mess, and it's very confusing, and I have to get it right so that y'all don't get confused. Gosh. Okay, so what I'm here to show you is something that I learned like literally 10 minutes ago. It's to make a origami cup. So it's like a paper cup with the product list. So when I joined, I bought the $99 full-size kit, and it came with a whole bunch of these product lists. These, you see, fall winter product list, and it's got everything on it, all the scents. So on the oils, there's some negative space, and I put a Rub and Smell sticker, and then on the front I labeled it with my stamp from the consultant store. You can get these at any time in a consultant store. You can get them now for this catalog, or you can just wait until January for the next catalog. But I'm going to show you how to do this. So when you're making the paper cup, you need a square, but this is obviously rectangle, so you're going to fold it in half. Okay, here we are. And then when we used to make those cootie catchers in like elementary school, you know, you take one corner and you're going to match it to a side. Hang on, like that. Oh gosh, that was not even. Ooh. There. So I took a corner and folded it up. And then I've learned that this part, you can't fold it on top or it's not gonna work. So fold it back on like behind itself. Okay, so it's like that. So like this, that's a good visual. Then you've got a little corner sticking out. Fold it onto itself. So the flap, and then onto the flap. Okay, so turn it this way. You got a little tippy top, kind of like a house. You're gonna take this side and match it to this side, so it's gonna get skinny like that, kind of like an ice cream cone. Okay, so you're using this as the point to cross the walls, so you have to do this part, you can't skip it. So now you've got a crease here, and then you're gonna take this corner where the crease is and this corner are gonna be best friends. Gonna flip it over there. Quit giving me trouble, gosh. Okay, so this corner, you had this over. Oh my gosh, this is from when it was skinny, and then you have got this point here, and then this is structuring the cuff now. Then you're gonna take this corner and match it to here. Does that make sense? I hope so. Here to here, and then you've got like, it looks like it's, you're like, Katie, that's not gonna be cup, there's a hole there. This won't matter in a minute. Okay. Then you've got these two parts up here, your flaps, you're gonna fold backwards. Okay, onto itself. So I folded it back. And then it's got structural integrity to stay a cup and stay a little container. And then the part where I said looked like a hole is part of this wall, so it doesn't even matter. Like there's a full bottom there. And then you can fill this with candy, or you know, if you don't want to do it for Halloween and you want to do it at like a future event or something, or if you want to keep these on hand in a car and a purse in a bag, get you a little, like a wax sample, or this is a dish soap sample I did, and then it fits right in there, perfect. Pokes out just a little, but you know, gives people a little something to look at. So that's the Origami Cup. I think it's handy dandy. I'm excited to use this tomorrow on Halloween. And put some candy in there so that something interesting, and then the kids will open it up and show their parents, and the parents will be like, oh my gosh, I need some Scentsy. Or at least that's what my hopes are. This is a sample that I made. I don't think I've ever showed this before. So this is a full size, and this is a half size. On Amazon there's something called makeup sponges, and it comes in a pack of 50, and it's these compressed sponges that you add water to make it puff up and be spongy, and you leave them dry, and you just drizzle dish soap on it. Can you see the darker part? And you let it dry. You let it kind of soak into the sponge, and then you put it in here, and that's how you can sample the dish soap, because people are not gonna believe. I mean, I have a lot of people that look at me and they're like, $10 for dish soap? What? They need to use it to believe it, in my opinion, because it smells so good. It's so fragrant, and it's very sudsy. But I have learned, if this is helpful, I sometimes use those steel wool, like the shiny silver ball sponges to do my dishes with. Those don't let it suds as much, but a real sponge like this is gonna let it get really sudsy. So, you know, our dish soap is good, and it smells so good. It makes doing dishes way more fun, but people really need to sample it, I believe. And then I just got the peppermint one, and I'm trying to sell it to other people, but I haven't opened it for myself. But the perfect peppermint one for the holiday collection smells so good. It smells so good. So that's just something that I want to show you. I'm currently also in the process of making my Happy Mail and getting that out in the next couple days. Yeah, so, oh, while I've got the camera going, I'll show you another sample that I made. So, I bought a lot of Scentsy soak because I like it a lot, but the appleberry is just not my favorite. It smells good, but I prefer the other three I have. I liked the jeweled pomegranate better, and then I've got pineapple coconut vanilla and another one I just haven't used yet, so I don't remember the scent. But this is the appleberry Scentsy soak, and I need to add a label to what it is. This is my generic sticker. So these are the heat seal smell proof bags. So I'm going to seal this with my straightener, or you can buy a heat sealer that you like plug in and you just glide it on top and it seals it. Or you can use clear packing tape, and then somebody would just cut it to open it. Or, because when you heat seal it, you're supposed to like peel it to open it. Let me think. But this is what I'm going to consider a VIP XL Deluxe Premium sample, because it's going to weigh more. So if I put this in an envelope, I'm going to have to put 2 stamps on it because it's heavier than 1 ounce. But that's fine, because some people that buy a lot from me deserve to get like extra stuff. In my opinion, that's my prerogative. What am I? But yeah, I made a bunch of these. I ended up using the entire bag. I made a bunch. Like a bunch. And then some of them have more. I'm not very accurate. It was kind of a mess to make, but I think it's worth it. So those are the samples I'm focusing on. And as long as you treat your samples like little employees, they should work for you. And they, you know, they're not going to be doing anything if they're sitting at the house. You got to give them away. So, and then you sample what you can and what you think people are interested in. Of course, wax is really popular. But I like to switch it up every once in a while. So yeah, okay. We're right at 10 minutes. Hopefully this isn't too long of a little chit chat. I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to get back to making all of these. I have a lot more to do. And yeah, I'll talk soon. Bye.